Hello, US. We are live.
Right.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to our live show tonight. We are excited to bring you another interesting episode of Mom's Chat. As you know, we are moms and we are business owners. So tonight we are bringing you our tips on how we survive, how we thrive, and how we manage to run successful businesses online in spite of our busy schedule. So to start off, I'm going to introduce myself, and then my co-hosts will also introduce themselves. And then we ask the big question: what are the tips for thriving online? And then we all give our tips. So, starting off, my name is Elfrida. I live in the UK with my family, and I'm a successful digital business owner. Over to the next mom.
Yes, of course. Absolutely. Eunice here. My name is Eunice. If you've been around my page for a while, you should already know this face. Yeah. I'm based in Norway, but I'm originally from Ghana. I'm a social worker and a digital business owner. So I run that page. If you're on my page, that's my page. All right.
Hi everyone, my name is Obia, mom of two, and I'm also a successful digital business owner, and I live in London. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Harriet. I'm a mom of two girls. I'm a social worker by profession, and I live in Liverpool in the UK.
Okay, hello. My name is Grace. I also live in the UK. Mom of two. I work as a healthcare worker and a successful digital business owner on the side. Thank you.
Amazing. Welcome to tonight's show. And viewers, as we go on, as you join us in this chat, if you have any questions, just feel free, pop them in the chat box. If you join us, just let us know where you are joining us from, and please share this broadcast. You never know who in your network might need these tips to move them to the next level. So as you watch, please remember to also share. All right. So starting with my beautiful sister from Norway, what is your tip? How do you manage as a busy mom of two teenagers and a busy social worker? How do you manage to also run a successful digital business? What are your
Absolutely.
tips?
Absolutely. I will try to limit myself to maybe just three tips. Yes. Automation tools are essential for all busy people, I will say. But for us, or for me as a busy mom, juggling between business or being a business owner and between my full-time job, my 9 to 5, my kids, and my social life, I think automation tools has been a lifesaver in everything that I do, because there was no way I was going to be able to manage a business and a full-time job and a family and a social life and still have air to breathe, to say that nicely, So automation, when I realized that this our business was was a business that was going to be plugged into automation, I was like, this should be something that I will be able to do. So I would say the one tip that everybody should look out for, if you're looking to do something by the side, if your hands are already tied and full, let's say you already have a job, you have kids, you have all that, you should really check up that business. If it's not going to take another 24 hours of your time, then that's something that is good that you should look into. But if you are going to spend so much time on that side hustle, uh, you won't plug in for long. You can't manage it. You can't be able to do it. You are going to get fed up. You're going to get overwhelmed. You are just going to get burned out. So that's one thing that you should be looking out for if you're plugging, trying to, look for a side hustle or trying to look for a business that in return or in the long run, you have to leave your full-time job and then take it as a plan A, I should say. So that's one of my tips. One of my tips is automation. And with time, I'll say with time management as well, it what it does, it frees up your time for you. and you are able to attend to other important things that really makes your business grow. At the same time, you also get time to be able to attend to your family matters and your kids and all that. Because if you're going to be so busy and you end up doing the things that are not very necessary, and then your business doesn't grow. So what it does is it frees up your time for you.
All right, that's perfect. And that is one thing that helped us in our business. This particular business we all run, all 5 of us are in this business community. The business is automated. So I don't have to close from work and come home and start running around and start doing emails and all that, because all that is done in the background by an automated system. The system does a whole lot for us. And so what we do as business people is to check what the system is doing. Like every once in a while, every now and then, just go in your business, see what is happening. But the bulk of the work is done by the automated system. That's perfect, sis. Now I go all the way to London.
Thank you. Well, tips on thriving online. Okay, for me is number one, networking and collaboration. I'm gonna start with networking. When it comes to networking, these are the 2 crucial skills in both your professional and your personal life. So when you have a business and you want to thrive online, you need your tribe. You need your tribe. That means you need to network with the right people, the people that can help you see those who are aligned to your goals and your vision. That's why we have an amazing community, a global community of entrepreneurs and professionals from all over the world who gather once in a while to encourage, build, inspire, and educate each other. That's what we do. That's why you need to be part of a great network, because remember what they say, your network is your net worth, right? So the people you network with can be those kind of people who can encourage and build you up. And that will lead you, because when you build a strong online presence, you need your tribe, you need the people you can work with, you need to work with mentors, coaches, and these are the people who will surround you, who are like-minded people like you, who can actually allow you to thrive. And this also encourages you to be out there. You attend networks, like we do meetup, online and offline. And these are one of the advantages of having and belonging to a community that thrives and have a global network. The second thing that really works for me is collaboration. Collaboration in terms of working with people who can also empower you and you empower them at the same time. Because it's always two-way. You define the roles, you define the responsibilities, and you need to clearly outline each of the responsibility for whoever it is you want to collaborate with, so that both of you will have a gained advantage of whatever it is you want to achieve. And this can also lead to accountability partners, which will allow you within the community to be accountable with each other. And not just you getting all the help, you will also give out. The more you give, the more you receive, because it's a two-way thing. So networking and collaboration are very, very important if you want to thrive online in this new age. So thank you. I'll just leave it there.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And that is why I love our business community. Oh my days, it's a business community like no other. Once you get in this community, mention any profession that I cannot find in our business community. Doctors, lawyers, teachers, security officers, policemen, so anything you want to think of, people with no profession, whatever. So what that does for you is, whatever issue you have, There'll be someone in our community you can contact. Just put your request out there and people will rally around you and help you out. So you never get stuck. It's so amazing. Of course, networking and collaboration. In this day and age, you can't be an island. You can't be by yourself. And so there's a saying that if you want to go far, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, get a community and go. So yeah, I love that. And now all the way to Liverpool.
Ooh, the north. Yes, all the way to the north where it's very cold, colder than the UK, than London, isn't it? Yes, again, we are talking about thriving.
We are talking about cold. Yeah. Try and come to Norway.
Yes. All right. We're just talking about tips on thriving online. We've got 10 people who are liking us now. Let me just give a shout out to a few of them before we continue. We've got Omar, we've got Ishmael, we've got James, we've got Sadi, we've got quite a few people here. We are saying thank you very much for jumping on in just before I continue. Thanks so much for being part of this evening's chat. And we'll continue by discussing tips for thriving online. I will say you need an online presence. You need a digital presence. By saying a digital presence, you need to establish a strong online presence through social media, through any other way that you think that will let you be known. Like what we are doing right now, that's what we are doing. Because nobody wants to hear someone talking about themselves without seeing. You want to see a visual, you want to see a face behind whoever is introducing you to something, a product, whether it's a product or anything like that, you need to see the face. And by doing that, one of the things that I would say is a very good thing, you need to show, for once in a while, you've got to come up and show your face. You've got to let people know the face behind. And that's why we as moms, obviously, we share a common goal, which is being moms, and that is why we are online to show ourselves. And that is very, very important. I've come across a few people who have said, "Oh, I'm not a social media person. I don't want to show my face." But you need to, for you to thrive in the online space, you need to show your face, because people will associate with you showing your face. People will have common things with you. I wouldn't want someone every time a blank video without any visuals, without knowing who it's. That also shows authenticity with whoever is behind the curtain, because at the end of the day, people want to know whether you are real. These days we've got a lot of robots and all sorts. So people want to see the real people. Even these days, people can do what we have. We listen to people's voices. You hear voices that are not human voices. So at least for you to be able to thrive, people need to connect with you. And by connecting with you, you need to see a face. And you need to see a face, so that's what I'll just say. That's one of the biggest tips, is to show yourself on Facebook, either Facebook, whichever platform that is comfortable with you.
Harriet, I would like to just add something. I feel like you try to put yourself in that person's shoe. Will you have bought from somebody that you don't know, or somebody that you haven't seen their face, you haven't communicated with them, somebody that you can't even put a face to? You wouldn't have done that, right? So it's the same way somebody needs to trust and to know that there's actually a human being behind whatever business you are doing. So it's very important. You can show objects and your hands and other things in your feed, but people want to see your face. People want to see who is behind that business.
All right. So all this is moving towards branding, isn't it? You need a brand, and your brand should communicate with your audience what it is you want to show them. People usually do business with people they know, people they like, and people they trust. So by being online, you are creating that likability and that trust factor. When people can see you and they can see genuineness around you, they would begin to trust you. As Harriet said, I mean, there are so many, now we have AIs everywhere. So people are kind of tired of dealing with machines. They want to deal with real human beings. And how would they know that this business is being run by a human being or an AI? So one of the ways would be for you to be online, show your face, show the people what you are about. Sometimes just your lifestyle, whatever you are about. You are a mom, taking kids to school, you love animals, walking your dogs, feeding your cat. All these things will create some kind of connection between you and your followers. And as a result, people will start relating to you, and in the end they will start doing business with you. So that's absolutely perfect. And finally, we're going to Southampton.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so tips for thriving online. Mine is about flexibility, like time flexibility, working moms, doing business online, busy with children, and house work and everything. So to these things, like what I do from work, I have to prioritize what is important and do which one comes first. If taking children to school is the one that I have to do, and then going to work, or afterwards come back home, work a bit on my business, and then that's how I go. So you have to prioritize. If you can combine the two. If not, you start here and not finish, and go here, you not finish. At the end of the day, you haven't done anything because you keep touching this and leaving it halfway. And so you just have to prioritize which one is important. Just get on with it, and make time for family as well. From Monday to Friday is school and work. Weekend is family time. Then that is family time. There's no way you have to work whilst you still got family around. Then you don't know what you're doing. It makes the children also, left out because you're not having time for them. So mine is to have more time for your family, spend quality time with them so that you make memories at the end of the day. They grow out so quickly. They leave home, they go to uni and they never come back. So you have to make memories with them. So, time flexibility is very important. Working around your children.
Oh my God, Grace, I was the queen of multitasking, and I end up not finishing any of the tasks. I'll start 10 things at the same time. I'll end up not finishing any of them. It's so draining. It doesn't, people think that I want to do so many things at the same time. You end up not doing anything, my sister, So now I've programmed myself. You see, there's this bottle that has a sun in it. When you turn like it drops gradually, everything drops. That's what I need. One thing at a time. If it will even take me a week to finish it up, I'll do them before I start new tasks. So multitasking is not, it's just
that's absolutely I mean, everything you said is like spot on. As a busy mom and a professional, you need a work-life balance. Otherwise, you will burn out. You can't be running around in circles and doing like headless chicken. No, you will burn out. So you need to prioritize your activities, know what is important, what can wait, what can be delegated to someone else to do, and just focus on what nobody else can do as well as you can do. I mean, there are tasks, even within the business, there are activities that you can always delegate to someone else. In our case, we have automation, so we don't worry too much about them. But if you are running a business that you have to do everything in the business, it's important for you to find those activities that someone else can do for you. Even if it means paying someone, like using virtual assistants and stuff like that, do it so that you can free up time and you would have a beautiful work-life balance, and you enjoy your business. Otherwise, you will not enjoy your business. When your life is all chaotic, you will not enjoy your business. That's amazing.
Elfrida, I wanted to add something. I wanted to add something that I forgot when I was talking previously. With all of this, you need to have some sort of continuous learning. You've got to learn, because you can't do all of this when you are stagnant. You are not learning. And now there are different, as we said, there are different platforms. So you've got to, for you to be able to thrive. I never did TikTok, but of late I'm beginning, because I've realized that TikTok is another area in my business that my business will thrive. So I have got to go into this. So in doing this, one of the tips is you need to be able to learn. You need to be able to adapt to a lot of changes within the technology space. We've got all sorts going on, and you might be a bit more comfortable in one or the other. I wasn't comfortable with TikTok. I've started doing TikTok, and it's amazing. Yesterday, I was sitting down, my daughter was teaching me how to do it, and we did a funny one yesterday with her, and I quite enjoy doing it, and that is learning. And we've got our younger kids as well, who are of late, these days, they know a lot about technology, that you can tap into their knowledge. That is learning for us. And I think for thriving in this kind of online space, that is one of the biggest things. We need to learn. You need to find ways of learning different methods of thriving.
Yeah,
those are our tools. So we definitely need to learn them. Yeah,
that's true. Can I also add, in terms of learning, also we should also evolve with our mindset. As Harriet said, when you're learning in this business, you need to change your mindset. Don't be stuck in what you learned 20 years ago. Go forward, because you need to change your subconscious mind. Everything we've been feeding ourselves, everything you've been feeding yourself for the last 20 years, you need to change it around, because things have changed. And the more we do that, the more we realize that we start moving towards the results we want to achieve. So
80% is personal development, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
The 20% is just the business. So you don't plug into personal development. You are just swimming in the deep sea. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, on this internet street, things change like so quickly. You can't be on the internet and not be a continuous learner. I mean, you'll be using techniques that have been used like what?
Absolutely.
That's all you know. So you stick with that, and no, it's not going to work. If you want to be online, you have to be ready to learn. But
Frida, what it does, it kills your confidence. It makes you so scared that as if when you post something out there, your telephone is just going to, go in flames. Because you don't know what you're doing, right? But if you know where to press and where to post and what time to post, then you know that what I'm posting is safe. But if you don't know, that you never do it. You just sit behind and watch, scroll past and watch other people without you doing anything.
And that's one of the reasons why you should network.
Yes.
Because look at us, 5 of us. If something new comes up, at least one of you will know about it and will put it on the platform, and the rest of us will catch up with it. But if you are just by yourself and you want to do everything by yourself, chances are you will not get a chance to know everything. So it's absolutely important to network if you are in business. Even if you are not in an online business, whatever business you do, you are not the only one in that industry. Find others and learn from them. And we also learn from you. And finally, also set boundaries.
Our goal here is to reduce stress and to avoid burnout. So, sis, please just let other people help you out and don't do it all by yourself.
Exactly. So, this is where we drop the curtain this evening. We have put a whole lot of tips there. If you also have tips that we have not mentioned already, just put them in the comments down there. We will be learning from you as you also learn from us. We're learning from each other. So if there is anything we did not say that you think would help anyone to thrive online, just put it in the comments. And we hope to come your way again next week. Stay tuned and we'll see you again. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.